TitleMatchNetwork.com.
So why didn't you go to Vince when Vince came calling you?
Again, because I was doing well there.
Okay.
And even so well, and even you know, even after that, I mean, Vince was nice enough, you know, to put me and Johnny and Captain Lou in the WWE Hall of Fame, you know, so he didn't hold nothing against me, but he was taking all the top names, and he seen us folding anyway, so he said, just let Jimmy stay or whatever, because, and I told him, and he called me personally, and you know, of course, everybody tried to call me. I know they wanted the Junkyard Dog get arrested in Louisiana. Now this is before Crockett bought them. So here comes Dog into Carolinas, and the deal was that I would go there to replace Dog because they needed
for Watts,
right, to draw, you know, to draw his people and you know, because you know, I talked that language that got over in street people, you know what I mean, and so that was the deal there. Well, I didn't want to go. I didn't want to leave there, and they had even my good friend, man, Red. I call him Red. You know, Ernie Ladd, the big cat, man. He called me. He was there. He was Watts's right hand man. You know, and then even Watts called, and you know, the big boss, and I just couldn't go. So I couldn't go. I didn't want to go, and so I just stayed where I was.
Wow, that's unbelievable. Yeah.
Well, and at the very end of that too, at the end of that '88, you know, I was going through a divorce then, and I had a boy, and God bless, and Jimmy, and he was born 1980 in Memphis,
right,
and so 1980, so this April he'll be 42 years old, man. Believe it or not, God bless him. But that's my baby. Hey, I got a daughter. You know, it's almost 60, man. You know, so you know, I got my babies and grandbabies. I got them all, man. But they wanted me different places, and I had another son. You know, I was a bad cat, man. God forgive me, but I had another boy out of wedlock, and they were 3 months apart from Handsome, my boy, and so that didn't sit with my wife. She says, "Geez, you know, I was pregnant. You had someone else."
Right.
So I knock on the door, and I didn't know I had another baby. And the sheriff's there and says, "Jimmy, I'm glad you're home." And I just got home, man. I just got in bed, and I woke up and said, "You better get this, man. Something went down." And so I went, and he says, "I'm glad you're home," because I was working in Charlotte that night. And he said, "I didn't want to come and serve you papers in front of you know, your peers, your boys in the dressing room. And some woman sued me for $2 million. You know, for having the baby, and at that time the baby was like 7, 8 years old. I didn't even know I had a baby, you know, and but it was mine. We did the DNA just came out then,
right?
The test and that, and man, that thing came back, you know, positive, but so I had 2 boys. Well, they're both 42 or be 40. They're 6 months apart, but that blew that marriage, and so but I'm happy now. God sent me an angel, and she is a true angel. I love her. 30 years now.